So, like, if y'all don't know anything about me, let me go ahead and like give you more lore about the kind of person I am. One of my favorite video games to play, and it's been this way almost since it's come out, has been Apex Legends. I rock with Apex heavy. I understand if you don't rock with Apex, I'm not gonna sit here and try to have Apex with no competitions. But right now, as I'm making this video on Apex Legends, they have their Cyberpunk crossover event that's going on. Where first off, I don't get why people are tripping about how the skins look. I think the skins do the characters from the show justice. I mean, I get it. Like, what's his name? What's his name? Sparrow's jaw, like not jaw, his cheekbone structure a little weird for his skin, but like y'all be a little too nitpicky. But that's being besides the point. But this video was more so to talk about Cyberpunk than Apex. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I know everything that there is to know about Cyberpunk. I played the game for a couple of hours, didn't get too far into the story missions or anything like that, and really don't know everything that makes Cyberpunk Cyberpunk. And I've never watched Cyberpunk Runners, but this is still all to say. Shout out to Cyberpunk. It's not often we have media that comes out, and when that media comes out, it does bad. And when I say bad, it does bad. Cyberpunk, I believe, on release was one of the glitchiest, most terrible games that could have been released the way it was. Don't judge me for saying most terrible like I'm a 5-year-old. Let me be. But no, I do remember. I can't remember like completely what it was on Cyberpunk's release. I can't remember if Cyberpunk was the game that like was frying people's like PlayStations or whatever when they tried to play it, but it was something like that. But it was so bad, and Sony doesn't do it often, but they were offering full refunds for Cyberpunk when it first came out. Not to mention the bad reviews of how the game looked choppy. It didn't feel like there was much life to the city that you were exploring. Things were kind of boring and basic, and like it definitely had, I feel like, the Anthem feel where it had a really good concept, just poor execution. And whether you want to give the credit to the game developers, I'm going to give it to the game developers. But whether you want to give the credit to the game developers or anybody else who was helping push what Cyberpunk is and what it was meant to be, they busted their asses for it. They fixed it. They made great DLC content for it. They proceeded to add more and more and update it constantly until it was something great. And then when it started to take off a little bit, they then dropped Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which again I haven't watched yet, but here's an amazing show and I need to watch it soon. This is me giving Cyberpunk their flowers because I feel like we too often like skip over companies that do this and get their shit together.